Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
I want to work on my relationships in the broad sense, from family to friends to romantic, just kind of in general. I've had a lot of toxic people in my life that I've recently removed from my life, and I've been trying to start fresh. Finding it hard that I keep attracting people that I see as toxic, and I'm having to keep starting again and again, and I'm not making any traction in attracting good quality people.
Okay. What kind of relationship would you like to have?
I would like people who are build people up, build me up, but also people who are looking at the world too and aren't afraid to give some of that energy back and not just self-centered all the time.
Now, the interesting thing is that did not come up as true.
Okay.
And what you said sounds wonderful. Do you want to get really close to people?
I do. I value intimacy and vulnerability, and I look forward to that.
Okay. What would be bad about getting really close to people and getting to that space of intimacy and vulnerability?
I am afraid of rejection, that they would hurt me.
Okay. So that fear of rejection is overriding the need to have those relationships. So what happens is your mind goes, well, the safest way, the best way to make sure I don't get rejected is to only bring toxic people into my life because I don't want to get close to them. And then if they reject me, I don't give a shit. I can reject them. And getting to that place where you're being very, very vulnerable, if someone rejects you when you're in that place of vulnerability, it can hurt. You can really feel that, and you try to avoid that. But here's the thing. In order to have a deep relationship, you have to get to that vulnerable place. And if you keep staying in this place of, I'm going to make sure I have more shallow relationships, I'm going to make sure that I attract people that don't allow me to be vulnerable, then you can't create the relationships you want. And I know you're not doing this consciously, but this is just where your unconscious mind went. So are you willing to step out of the story that I have to make sure I never become vulnerable for anyone?
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that I only attract toxic people into my life?
Yes.
And here's a neat one that's coming up. What would someone who is open and loving and empowered and supportive think of you?
I would hope that they would see me as also loving and supportive and kind.
Okay. But notice what you just said is like, I would hope they would see me as that. Not that, well, they would see me as loving, supporting, and kind. So that phrase makes just is an indicator that you don't feel that that's all the way true. Could you live up to that kind of person in a relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that actually came up as true. So it's just that fear that they won't see it. So are you willing to destroy the belief that people don't see in you how much is really there?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was hitting a bunch of people. Okay. How does that feel? Better, worse, the same, or different?
I feel better. I found myself tearing up a little bit, so I'm feeling some sort of reaction.
Good. Cool. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.